Got my Def Leppard shirt on here? Yeah, good times, good times. How are you doing? How are you doing? Good to see you. I'm excited you're here. Today I want to talk to you about Are You Sally? Okay? Sally, and I'm not saying Sally like you're selling something and that makes you Sally, not that. I'm saying Sally. I want to take you on a journey with Sally, okay? So let's say Sally is born and she's excited about life, okay? In school, she's a great learner. She's excited. She's discovering new things. Loves school. Great student. On the honor roll. Living her best life, okay? Out there running full blast on recess, sweating, come back in, get a snack. Throws her milk cartons away when she's in elementary. Okay, so here's Sally. Sally wants to be an artist, okay? She wants to be an artist over here. Her family has a tradition of corporate jobs, of working for other people, building, helping that other business build themselves. So she starts as a receptionist at a job, okay? Then she gets promoted to, let's say, corporate position, okay? Now they're moving along. Hey, Bobby, they're moving along, and she's in this corporate position. She's a leader. She's doing great, living her best life, and now, when she gets here, she realizes, gosh, I just don't feel fulfilled because now I have this corporate job when I really wanted to be an artist, right? So she continues on her path that her family and generationally before them wanted her to fulfill. So she continues climbing and climbing and climbing, and another company comes in and makes her an amazing offer. Okay, so she takes that. She's super successful. She's living in a big house, big yard. She's starting a family, doing all the things that you should do, right? Now she gets to, say, midlife. Okay, Sally's in midlife, and she realizes that her heart is still aching for this artistry. Now, because she was busy building this business, she didn't have time to become an artist or do anything on the side that allowed her to work on any fulfillment of artistry. So now, because of B, C, D, and E, those things are going to equal a few things over here. So the first thing is going to be self-sabotage. Even though she kept climbing in the corporate world, let's say at some point she wasn't happy because of this, so she would self-sabotage. Say she started overeating. Okay, so she started to self-sabotage her physical health. Even though she was growing in the corporate world, she starts to self-sabotage in her physical health. Excuse me. Hello. Yes. Unworthy. At some point, she felt unworthy in her marriage. Okay? Now, Sally is building up her corporate resume. She's continuing to grow. Family life is stressful. Remember, she's overeating, and now she feels unworthy, which starts to take a toll in her marriage. Okay? She's upset. Oops, excuse me. So upset, or, I'm sorry, I have one more. Oh, yes, emotional. Okay? Because now, in her corporate position, she has a lot of upset and she's very emotional. Everyone's like, oh, she's just going through the change. When really, it's all coming back to because she's not fulfilling her real purpose of being here. Okay? If this is making sense, give me a yes in the comments. Grief. Oh my gosh. Okay. So one day Sally finds herself somewhere in here and she cannot get out of bed. Okay. She feels like crap physically because she's been overeating, and also now she's actually mourning the loss of this person she was supposed to be. Is that something that you've ever experienced? Have you, and I'm not talking grief at the loss of, like, maybe it's her marriage. Maybe she's grieving over the loss of her marriage because she felt unworthy and self-sabotaged. Okay? Oh, I just got truth bumps. I just got chills. Call those truth bumps. Grief can take you over because all of a sudden some emotions will come up of you are trying to let go of this thing that you were supposed, this life that you were supposed to have way back when it all started right here with your family putting you on this other path. Okay? Yes. Then lack of confidence. All of a sudden, when these things start to pile up, she's having a lack of confidence. And it shows in her job. It shows in her parenting. It shows in her marriage. And she doesn't feel good about it anymore. And people start realizing at her job, oh, is she just going through a midlife crisis? Oh, Sally's crying all the time. Oh, Sally, fill in the blank of Sally. Right? Then she realizes while she's in this grief process, all of a sudden she is oh, I put unfilled. You know what I'm saying, unfulfilled. I'm making sure you're paying attention. Yes, unfilled in her life, unfulfilled in her heart and soul, unfulfilled in the passion and purpose that she is supposed to be here. How does Sally fix this? She's in midlife. Her marriage has fallen apart. Her kids are resentful because she's been gone all the time trying to build her corporate resume, because that's what her family and generation told her to do. How do we fix this? Okay, so we're going to take B, C, D, and E. This is her current foundation. Okay, we're all built on a foundation. This is her current foundation where she's at in life right now. These are beliefs, these are jobs, these are whatever you want that to be. This is the foundation for all of this. All of this. This is the foundation for overeating. This is the foundation for her marriage falling apart. This is for her feeling unfilled. Right? Okay, so now what do we do? We need to go make a new foundation. We need to remove the old and build something new. That we're going to be working towards this A. Because this is why she's here. This is not why she's here. This is what she's done. That's great for her. So we have to build a new foundation, which people think isn't possible. So we can go back and we can work through, this is workable. These are things we can fix. Okay, that can be fixed. We can build a brand new foundation. It's going to be a lot of work, but it'll work. Okay, and then here's the goal. This is where we're getting to. So the harder we work for a new foundation, it'll get a little bit easier because we're leveling up, and then we're going to get to where we're supposed to be. Okay. With this A, this is going to bring her to her A hole. And I'm saying A hole, not a hole like you're an a-hole. I'm saying a whole and healed person. Whole with a W for winning. Because this is where she's here. This is her true north. This is where she's supposed to be. This could have been where her family map sent her off to. And now this is where she is. A whole, a healed, a happy person. Which means a whole new life, right? It's going to remove all of that. It's going to remove this foundation. You can remove your foundation. It's hard, right? I mean, you've seen where they've like actually moved houses. It's possible. You lift it up and you move it over to a new foundation. That's it. We're going to pick your house up. This house, your body that you live in, we're going to pick it up and we're going to move it. We're going to move it onto a new foundation. This other foundation, she let her family and generational junk put her on that foundation. They built her house that she had to live in. And she was ruining her house, right? And the grief is what pushed her over the edge. Yes. So, with that being said, I want to let you know that I have created a program, a 12-week transformational program that will get you a new foundation, because I am building it from the bottom up. We can call it from despair to colored hair. We can call it from here to there. We can call it a whole new you. We can call it whatever you want to call it for it to fit to you. Okay? We want it to be whole. You're going to be healed. And you're going to be happy when we get to the end of this 12 weeks. It's a back to basics. It's a slap all this down. It's a live your best life. And it's 12 weeks. It's going to be live videos on Mondays. I'm going to walk through it right with you. And we're going to get through this. And we're going to start building this for a new you. So literally before the start of summer, you can have a whole new life. You could be a a-hole. A new a-hole. See, then you could be a filled a-hole, a-healed, a-happy person. Okay? The 12-week transformational series that I have built for you will get you from here to there in 12 short weeks. We're going to walk through it on Mondays. We'll do a live video. You'll be there with me, and then we will have a group coaching call on Wednesday nights where we can talk about anything that you're experiencing, anything coming up, what we can walk through, things like that. Okay? It's going to be this magical price of $397. $397. Gosh. So, for $397, you will get 12 weeks of videos. We're going to tear down your all this. And then we're going to build you up slowly for long-lasting change. There will be some stuff we can do in a hot second. We need this to last forever. So even if the hot second change is like that, it's going to last. We want to build it up. Have you ever found that when you build something, you're just so proud of it? You're like, hey, look what I did. This is amazing. I get to look at it. Look what I did. It's over here. Look what I did. And that's how you're going to pop out in life now. Look what I did. People are going to be like, wow, what has happened? You look and feel totally different. They will feel your energy, and it's going to be different. When you sign up for $397 by March 31st, I'm just looking at the calendar over there. By the 31st, I'm going to offer you a free 3-day class. And if you can't make it, no worries. I'll give you the replays. It's 3 days. It's an NLP training. It's for how we process information through our minds, our filter, how we feel it, how we see it, and then how do we get rid of all of this on a higher level, and how can we change our language inside and outside on a deep dive for that. So if you sign up by the 31st, I will give you that class for free. And I can't wait to work with you. I'm excited. Ooh, I just got chills. I got a little choked up too. So somebody here needs that. And I can't wait to work with you. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm going to hold your little spiritual hand out there today. Oh, maybe you need a tiny hand. So let's stop with the self-sabotage. Let's make sure we're worthy. I know you're worthy. I need you to know you're worthy. Let's quit that emotional roller coaster, right? Grief. Oh gosh, that like hurts my heart for you. So we can get out of that. We're going to go to and build confidence, and then for you to feel fulfilled and filled. Okay? So I will see you. I'll put a link down below for where you can click. If there is a financial restriction, reach out to me. I don't want you to miss out on this because you can't afford it. So reach out to me. We'll work something out. I'm here to help you. Okay, I'm here to serve you because it's easy for me for all this. This is easy. And so I'm here to share that with you. I want to serve you and help you on your new foundation. Okay? And I'm not talking like foundation. Or maybe I am. Maybe we say, hey, let's make up a new life. All right, Toots. I will see you again tomorrow. I hope you have an awesome day filled with so much energy, and I will see you again soon. Okay.